retro readers, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am showing you guys what I read in the 2 months that I had to read my bees. If you're new, I noticed that we have a couple of new subscribers, so hello, my name's Nicole. I run this channel, The Retro Reader, and recently I have been dabbling more in the fashion side of things and like the retro side of things, but I was a book-centered YouTuber, and so uh, I'm still continuing on with this series. Basically I have like 200 plus 300-ish books on my shelves and that I haven't read before. So I am going through by their letters and trying to read them in a certain time frame. And whatever I do not get to in that time frame, I have to get rid of. I also run a Pango bookstore, so all the books that you see might be on my Pango bookstore. But anyways, so I've done the numbers, I've done A's, now on to the B's. So before starting this challenge, I made a little clip of all what was on my TBR. So I will insert that now. Alright, so what is on my TBR for bees? This is it. So I got Birthright, The Blade Itself, Beneath the Veil of Smoke and Ash, The Bear and the Nightingale, The Babysitter's Coven, All Clear in Blackout, Brain on Fire, Birds in Fall, Beautiful Stranger, Bridgerton number 4, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, To Sir Philip with Love, When He Was Wicked, It's in His Kiss, and On the Way to the Wedding. I haven't really read a whole bunch on the bees. I think I only ended up reading 2 officially on the bees, but I did read 4 books in this month of time frame, or 2 months time frame. I am in the middle of working 2 jobs, plus I babysit on the side with this family, and then also I also volunteer and work for my church every Sunday. So yeah, I don't have too much reading time lately, but yeah, 4 books in 2 months is still pretty good. Anyways, yeah, moving on to the wrap up part of this, I'll just go through my B's and then my randoms, I guess. So I read Beneath the Veil of Smoke and Ash by Tammy Pastorick. I believe this is a debut novel. I'm not too sure. I got it at the thrift store and it sounded really interesting. What it's about is it follows this family in 1910. It's fictional. This family of immigrants in 1910 and their lives. And the dad, he is working in, I believe, like a steel mill, and which is very dangerous before like the laws and stuff of being more cautious with like that type of work. They didn't really exist and they were starting to, so especially for the immigrants. So yeah, that he's dealing with that, and then his wife actually is like really into being like not poor or broke and wanting to live an extravagant life, and she actually is a maid slash mistress for her the steelworker like boss, head honcho. And yeah, so anyways, it's about their lives and like their children's lives too, because they have two children. It's really interesting, and it is one of my favorites. Like, genre is historical fiction, and I love the exploration of human emotion is like how I describe it, or like just like a family drama, I guess. I do love a good historical fiction family drama. So I did really enjoy this. I believe I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't write it down, but I will correct it on the screen if I rated it any lower. But I think I rated it a 4 stars, and it was really good. Very interesting. I, however, am not going to be keeping this, so if you would like to, if this sounds interesting, I will be listing it on not Poshmark, Pango Books, which is listed in the description. Next book is Birds in Fall by Brad Kessler. This is also a thrifted book I got, and this is also exploring the human emotion. So anyways, this book, what this is about is it's about a group of people who they go to an island where their family members were involved in a plane crash and all died. So it just explores their grief and the human emotion, that they go through. And yeah, it was really interesting. I am very short too. I think I rated it like a 3 or 4 star. I'll again put it on the screen, but really enjoyed this one. Again, however, I am not going to be keeping this on my shelves, so I will be listing that on Pango Books as well. Let's see. Then the next book I read is A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. This is the novella to the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, and I just love the heck out of this series. And just Sarah J. Maas's writing. This one is known for being a little bit more boring, which I can see. Yeah, it was kind of boring, but yeah, I think I rated it 3 out of 5 stars. I'm gonna keep it still, and I'm not going to mention what it's about because it's like after everything happened, so it's like the very last book in the series. And yeah, but I'm sure like you might have heard what A Court of Thorn and Roses. Oh wait, Thorn and Roses is about. So yeah. Anyways, and then so I'm going to be keeping that. And then the next and last book I read is 316, The Numbers of Hope by Max Lucado. This one is a religious Christian book, so if you are not into that, skip this portion. I'll be holding up the book while I'm talking about it, but this is just basically a nonfiction book about just exploring what Matthew 3:16, that like scripture, and yeah, it just explores that. And I found it very educational and really interesting. My aunt actually recommended me reading this book, and I want to get more into the Christian religious books like this. And if you don't want to know my religion, just skip ahead. But I am Christian. I know on this channel, if you've followed me for a while, I was all over the place, I was born and raised Christian. Then I pretty much had a falling out with God, and just like I basically was exploring different religions and trying to find like a better connection with other deities that are not good. I feel like, yeah. And so, yeah, I just basically was dabbling here and there. I was like a witch, then like a Norse pagan, and then a witch, and then a Christian witch, and then like now I'm a Christian, and I'm actually very happy about it. But anyways, that is what like you were curious about. I always feel like I need to mention that because like I said, I was all over the place and like telling you guys and being honest with you guys about my religious beliefs, but I'm obviously not trying to make you read this. But if you're curious, definitely would recommend if you're looking for good Christian books too. But anyways, that's all that I read this month. I'm going to be keeping that 316 book, or that's all I read in the past 2 months. I'm used to doing like monthly wrap-ups. This is interesting, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you found some good books or interesting books, and hopefully you guys like this series, and I hope to be reading a lot more in this next segment. The next books I'm going to be reading are my C's, so all the books that start with C, in the span of 2 months. So I will be posting what I like reading my C's, what I read in the past 2 months in September. So if that is interesting to you, look forward to that. But anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.